Hey yo, check 1 2, what it do? What up, people, and welcome to Drunken Input. Alright, let's get into it. We are back with more Hell Is Us. So I've been stuck here on this puzzle for about an hour or two, just wandering all around everywhere outside of here, only to find that I need to solve a puzzle in here before I can proceed. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Now, I will admit that I went to look this up, but I didn't scroll enough to find the solution. As much as I hate to admit this, what I did was, I looked up enough to realize that the clue to this puzzle is right in my hands. Right here. So this is the Watcher's Nest here, and the key is this. Through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and the date of inception of his order shall the path be revealed. So let's try to solve this. So right here, 1513. You've got the clue here telling us 1513 is on the right. I'm sweating because it is very hot in here. And I think this will be this one. This one, I think, will be this one. And now one last and final piece. I'm not too sure, but I think it is this one. So that one is probably wrong. See if I can find a clue in here. nothing happens. Can I get like his first name? Pentos Algea. Warden of Grief. So that is the symbol for grief, according to this. Left, Warden of Grief. And then that was Algea. So, I mean, pretty sure that's all correct. This is Algea, right? Algea. So that's correct. This should be correct. 1513. Right, because this says 1513 or 1512. 1513. The symbol of grief. So maybe this is wrong? It's the only thing that I can think of. Yes, we figured it out. Alright, we did it. That took me a few hours to figure that out. Well, it took me a few hours to figure out that I have the clue, that I had the clue in a file. And so, we just figured it out there. Open sesame. Mark of the betrayed. Oh, so that's not even really helpful, is it? Or maybe it is. Retaliate with tremendous fury, increasing damage dealt after parrying. Ah, there we go. Wait, what is this? Some sort of clue.
That's interesting.
Tanya?
What the?
I made it back to your APC and figured out how to access your girl's controls.
Oh, great.
Yeah, help yourself. Help yourself.
I found something in the APC that can help us.
All right, we solved the puzzle. That was a tough one. What the? Who are you?
Funny. I've never seen you before. No matter. I can see your credentials hanging from your neck.
Yo, yo. Gene the Ox in the house. What up? Did you end up beating Kronos? I seen he was on a mission. I had to stop watching because I'm just spoiling the whole game for myself. You did? You beat it? Or are you just saying you're...
Who are you?
My name is Gildas Brom. I am the oldest member of the Vigil.
Not yet? Okay.
Ever since I lost the use of my legs, I've been the caretaker of relics and other useful items.
Yo, I think I'll get into more Kronos either tomorrow or Sunday.
We have accumulated quite a collection. These items are precious and will undoubtedly help you fight the creatures.
Can you tell me more about the Keystone of Grief?
If you have the keystone, this can only mean one thing. Vitalis is no more. This is a somber day for the Vigil. He was the best of us.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're getting pretty close. I think you've been making a lot of progress. But hopefully not, you know. We like these games to last as long as possible.
Unfortunately, there is no time to mourn him. I will honor his memory later. As for the artifact, we only have theories, some of which you can find in notes and journals strewn across the tables and desks. The keystone of grief was found in the Umal caves, leading us to the Watcher's Nest. Whatever the keystone is, I believe some answers can be found in Pentos's coffin. If only we can figure out a way to open the damn thing.
Took your whole team forever and you didn't figure it out, and I figured it out in just a couple hours.
Anything else you can tell me about the Watcher's Nest?
Initially,
House of
the
Shin, what up?
Watcher's Nest was a barracks for the Foal Guards, our ancestral order. Their blue-flowered crest is carved on the walls. The Foal Guard abandoned it, but Pentos Algier, the founder of the Vigil, reclaimed it years later.
No, that makes sense.
He
Vigil,
made it
that's
a
why I had
secret
it wrong.
stronghold to coordinate the Vigil's efforts. Today, it is a beacon, a marker left behind for future generations. Pentos was put to rest here, but we only recently discovered his tomb in the crypt below. Although we haven't been able to open his coffin yet, we are confident there are more answers inside.
Let's hope so, because I found it.
What are other duties a Vigil must perform?
I'm sure you are aware that nothing is free in this world. As a Vigil, you swore an oath to prevent the calamity and protect the people of Hadia. By performing good deeds for Hadians, you can acquire some relics and items. You may have noticed that the creature, despite being slain, returns after a certain time.
Well, I think they return whenever I leave the area and then come back. That's what it seems like.
That's because you haven't shut down their time loop. You need to kill the Guardians first, and only
Yes,
then
but
can
how
you
do I
enter
kill the
time loop
Guardians?
to shut it down.
Oh, yeah, so I did that. Yeah, so that was my theory. But then we get into the time loop, but I can't do anything
We
from there.
must shut down all the time loops.
Oh, you know
I
what?
know.
I might know what it is.
Seems like an impossible
might know what it
task,
is.
Given the brutality of the Civil War. Take this.
I think I know what it
will
is.
help you detect the Guardians that are protecting each time loop.
Oh, well, thanks, but I cleared them all in the first area and this area. Guardian detector, nice. We found all of the Guardians in this area and the last, though. But thanks. So here's my next theory. Because we progressed and got this Keystone of Grief, my next theory is that we can now go into the time loops and use the Keystone of Grief to fight a boss in there. So that is my next move.
This was in Pentos's coffin. What do you make of it?
This is what you found. That isn't very reassuring.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
More riddles. The scroll must be the key to solving the enigma. I recognize the old Adian language. It died out centuries ago. It would be best to find someone who can translate it.
Where do these necklaces come from?
The necklaces we carry today belong to the Foal Guards. We found them in old tombs and ruins. Crafting these necklaces is a lost art. Many have tried unlocking the secrets of forging one, but every attempt has failed. They are precious and rare, which is why each member of the Vigil passes the necklace to their next of kin.
What do you know about these weapons?
Consider what our smiths need to forge our weapons. It makes you think, doesn't it? Now that's a chicken and the egg mystery if I ever saw one. Think about it. You can't slay the creatures without our weapons. The material to forge them comes from the creature's corpse. How did they do it?
What are time loops?
Oh, he's gonna
How do
tell
I
me.
shut them
He's
down?
gonna confirm my
They
theory.
ensnare moments in time, events charged with extreme violence, and curse those trapped inside to relive the moment over and over again. Now, how to shut it down? Once inside, you must bring an
Okay,
Amine prism
I'm
to the
wrong.
center of the time loop.
An Amine prism.
The center is deadly to humans, so the Fold Guards trained owls to carry the Amon prism. Amon prisms
Amon
are
prism.
extremely rare. This is the only one I have left.
Ooh.
Please take it.
Okay, I was wrong.
Perhaps your flying gadget can carry it to the center for you. Remember, when you close a time loop, come back and see me to claim your reward. There must be
Will
thousands.
do.
Roll up your sleeves. You
Thousands.
have a lot of work ahead of you.
There's definitely not thousands. They did not put thousands of those in this game. But maybe we're setting up for more games in the future. Alright, I'm not reading all that.
How do I perform good deeds?
It's simple. Help our people. Hadeans are a proud bunch. They won't ask for your help directly, so pay attention
Remarkable.
to what they say.
Indeed. Welcome in, Lethal.
The more you help our fellow Hadeans, the more relics and items you can
Fascinating.
acquire. Now, you're asking yourself, how can this old kook know if I'm helping people? Oh, I can tell. It's in your eyes, boy. The eyes have much to say if one knows how to look. Whenever you accomplish a good deed, come back and talk to me to claim your reward.
Can we go retroactive on that? Because I've completed a few.
Have I helped enough Hadians?
Good. I'm glad you went out of your way for Hadia.
Ah, yeah, retroactive. Glyph, waves of grief. Endless waves of grief, energy spill out of your weapon, tormenting limbic entities with heavy sorrow. Ooh. Remaining undamaged will... What? Remaining undamaged will reduce the cost of limbic skills. Revel in ecstatic pain as you willingly inflict damage upon yourself and share the blissful agony with all nearby limbic entities. That's an interesting glyph. I don't think I'll be using either one of those except for the grief one. But I'm using a rage and terror weapon. What am I working with on my glyphs for my terror? Perfect guard. Not really using that, but I'm also not staying undamaged. Oh wait, where'd it go? Oh, those relics? Oh, defensive gear. Oh, cool. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, alright. We're cooking. Alright, so to recap, let me do this. Alright, so the puzzle in this area is, you know, kind of confusing to figure out. So let's review real quick. It is here in the file that you have wall grooves, vigil members. The key is here. Through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and the date of inception of his order shall the path be revealed. So you'll find clues around here that kind of clue you in on what it is. First of all, the whiteboard, 1513. That is the right there. His name you find on the bottom by his coffin, Algea Pentos. Algea is here. And then his order, which is Vigil. That is the right one there. And finally, he is the Warden of Grief. So this is the grief symbol, which you also find next to his coffin. And that's the solution. It'll open up his coffin and you can get your rewards and progress. And there it is. Let's see if we can make a clip out of that and help the people. Alright, now we go and see if we can shut down some time loops. See if we can actually get into a boss fight. Because we played for a, you know, pretty extensive amount of time on day one and did not make... Well, we didn't fight a single boss. So hopefully we'll be able to fight something a little more challenging on this stream here. Alright, she's gone. That's a good sign. Roll the dice. Oh, he doesn't know how it works. He tries to roll the dice again and make me drink something else, but that's not how it works. Milk or espresso? A shot of milk? That's so weird. No, we're not doing that. Here's what we'll do instead. We will roll them. And it's a 9. Lethal rolls a 9. Congratulations, Lethal. You played yourself. Alright, let's pull it up. Alright, let's get it. Whoa. Hit my knee. Alright, let's get it going. That was Lethal with the dice roll. Rolled a 9. Cheers. Skipping Liza P DLC and Expedition. I know it sucks. I don't like that I'm doing that, for the record. I just could not keep up with them. When the Liza P DLC came out, I went on like a vacation, so I was out for a while, and then I came back and there was like Night Rain and like different stuff coming out. Expedition just kind of got away from me. It's just been so many good games coming out this year. It's been tough to keep up, but they are still on the radar, so hopefully we'll get to them eventually. But time is not on my side. Try to mix.
You really
I'm trying.
should lock your doors before leaving.
No, there was no need to before.
Now this is an ideal vehicle to roam a war-torn country. It's even got cup holders. Do you realize what you have here?
It gets me where I need to go.
It's a state-of-the-art armored personnel carrier with tech I didn't even know existed. I had fun pressing all the buttons.
Was there a mute button?
Smart ass. You want to know what I found or not?
Tell me.
This computer is linked to something called the Zeal server. I came across that name before. The Zeal Council. I have no idea who or what they are.
And?
This server appears to have a vast database containing history of Hadia. As of now, I only have limited access. Give me some time and I'm sure I can get through to more.
Interesting.
When Vitalis contacted me, he told me he wanted...
Whatever deal you had with Vitalis, I died along with him.
I'm sorry you lost your friend.
Don't be. I didn't know him.
Whatever the Vigil is up to,
Lying.
it's all you now,
He's
right?
lying.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it.
Vitalis is his father.
Neither of us can do this on our own. I found a tracking device embedded behind a panel. I know I don't look it, but I have my uses. Face it, you wouldn't have gotten far without me.
All right.
Yeah, probably.
You can tag along.
Good. Show me what you found in the coffin.
I like that you can't see. I like this outfit that you can't see my face.
Let's talk about the scroll once I'm done examining it.
All right, we've got some stuff. Oh, we got a bunch of research
Found
items.
anything?
Yeah, I found a whole bunch of stuff. Research all.
Nice
Easy enough.
find. Let's run it through the database.
That's it? Okay. Maybe one or two more research items, and looks like it'll level up there. Trade anything to trade? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, let's go see if we can find a boss fight. Yeah, give every game schedule hours. It's tough sometimes. It's not a bad idea. But it just depends on how I'm feeling. Like, you know, it's what it is it's really hard to schedule stuff, and then new games come out, and then I have to like put stuff to the side.
For a civilian. But you aren't a civilian, are you? We still managed to get clear pictures of you both. It's only a matter of time before we ID you. When we do, I will turn my attention toward the people you care about. Will I find someone in Jova, the Vista Hills?
Nope. No, you won't.
Charming.
She's hot on our trail.
Then whatever business we have here, let's make it quick.
Once they ID me, they'll find out that the only person I care about is dead. Except for maybe this guy. I definitely care about this guy. This guy's awesome.
What can I do for you?
Let me maybe upgrade some weapons before they, you know, come over here and try to kill you. We can do some stuff with these. Should I do Pole Arm of Grief and Limbic Sword of X? Or vice versa? I'm thinking Grief. Yeah, I'm thinking exactly what I just said. Pole Arm of Grief. Ooh. That looks cool. And the Limbic Sword of Ecstasy. Ooh, that looks cool too. I like the weapon design. Very nice, very nice. Leave consumables, and I think we're good on that. Study, nope. Glyphs, nope. All good. Alright, I came here for the time loop. I think it's boss fight time. It is about time. Finally, we should be able to fight something big. There's a healing, or not a healing, a save point right there. The pole arm of terror is doing work. You got a summon? No summon? And leveled up. Oh, I meant to grab.
No one is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back to the town.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please.
Why is it so loud in here? So loud in the time loops.
No one is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back to the town.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please. What?
No boss fight? Oh man. Where the boss is at, man? I want a boss fight. Alright, that's closed. So yeah, is the main character good? Or do I think as you think? Well, what do you think? But I think he's pretty cool. He's pretty interesting. They're doing a pretty good job with the story and the character development. It's you know, it's interesting. The way, if I describe this game in one word, it's fascinating. I've been on this you know, thing lately. This game is fascinating and Chronos is wonderful. But yeah, Chronos, they don't really, you don't really know much about your character. In this game, you definitely know a lot more about your character. It's funny that I can't remember what his name is, though. Alright, so that's one closed. Let's go see if we can close this one. Do you think it's trash? Why would you think it's trash? Have you seen... I don't remember if you were in the first stream or not, but it's pretty good. The opening cutscene was really good. His character is good. They've been doing a good job with it so far. Interesting. You know, he's not a silent protagonist like a lot of games. Still didn't get it. What, like because he's a guy and not a hot chick? No, we're all good. You know, you can be male or female. Look at the drip. The drip is killing it. You know, like aesthetically, we're looking good. We're looking real good. Oh, I hate this fight. I actually hate this fight. This is a rough one. Lock-on targeting in these games always so bad. To switch targets, it's always a struggle. the controls are simple. It's left or right or whatever to switch targets, and then you do that, and the game is just like, who do I target? There's only one guy, and there's like 3 people around you. All right, let's close another one. It's loud.
There they are!
Oh, I don't have another one.
There they are!
So loud. Alright, so I need to go back. You better have another one. Where would I get another one? Bro. It's a one-time use and I wouldn't close the other areas time loop. So what does that mean then? Like the enemies won't respawn in that first area? Yeah, I got it. Out of stamina. Boom, full heal. Switch to that one. Ooh-wee. Hopefully I didn't waste my time loop thing. We closed a time loop. What you got for me?
Whenever you accomplish good deeds and close time loops, talk to me to see if you are worthy of a reward.
Yeah, bro, there's no game with good lock-on. There just isn't. I don't know what the deal is. Because... well, now that I think about it, I guess even the AIs don't have good lock-on. It's like in Night Rain, enemies will just aggro to whoever. Like, it seems like their lock-on is bad, too.
What's our status on time loops?
Good. You closed a few of them. I'm sure there are more out there.
Tuning Stone. Grant experience to the currently wielded weapon. Limbic slivers. Ambient limbic energy crystallizes into multiple shards. Ooh, I like that. A little trace on action. Enter a state of rageful defiance that wards against getting stunned, staggered, knocked back, and any other crowd control. Hey, yo. I like the sound of both of those. Manage glyphs. We'll take out Perfect Guard for the trace on. For the Sword of Rage. We'll take... oh, we have a free slot there. So, boom. Berserk mode. Second Berserker Kazan. Second Berserker, whatever my name is. Why don't I remember what my name is? What's my character's name? Who am I? I don't remember what my character's name is. When the lock-on changes, pisses you off. Yeah, my problem is switching targets. Switching targets is always like, what is so difficult about switching targets? It's a left or right, and then you do that, and it doesn't switch targets. That stuff drives me crazy. You'll be locked on to like the furthest away enemy from you, and then you'll try to switch targets to like a closer enemy, or like a, you know, like in this game you have to kill the things that are tethered to the smaller enemies before you can do damage. So I'm like, have priority, like switch to that one, obviously, and it's just struggling so hard. And sometimes it just doesn't switch targets at all, and that really gets me going. That really grinds my gears. Yeah, if it was Eve, I would remember. Yeah, if I was a hot chick, I would remember her name for sure. Like, name a game with a female character and I'll remember her name. Bayonetta. It's an easy one. Her name's Bayonetta. But her real name is also Cereza. How do I know that? Because Bayonetta's banging. Stellar Blade. Eve. Easy one. So where do I go now, honestly? I don't know. Can I go back over there? How am I liking this game? Being a little bit further in, it's great, man. It's really good. I'm very impressed by this game. This game exceeded my expectations. The combat is fantastic. It's a little easy. You know what I don't like is that there's no bosses. Like, I'm waiting for a boss fight, and I mean, we've made so much progression, and there's just no bosses. I need something to challenge my skills a little more, you know what I'm saying? I got so much combat potential. Like, I got all these abilities that I'm not even really using. That is my main complaint. I need bosses in a game like this. In a game like this, you gotta have challenging bosses. You gotta have big boss fights. And so far, this game is severely lacking that. That aside, the combat is really good, and it does get challenging at times. Because of how enemies are tethered to each other. They get tethered to these special enemies that you have to take out before you can do damage. So it can be challenging. But for the most part, I'm just laying the smack down with this bull blade. Yeah, it's really surprising that there's no big boss fights in this game so far. But yeah, like I said, that aside, the game is really interesting. The story is interesting. The combat is good. The graphics are great. It's a solid game. Come on over here. Whoa, berserk mode. It's definitely a challenge to find out where you're supposed to go. What am I looking for? Looking for that one building. Where is it? Over there. Way over there. Give me my heals. Where's it? Did I lose track? I think it's over there. That bridge is broken.
There's nothing for you here. Head to Jova, if you can. There's nothing for you here.
Suppose I'm gonna need some sort of clearance to get in there. And I suppose I came all the way over here for nothing. And I need to talk to the captain to get clearance to go in there. I don't think he's gonna give me that clearance though. So what do we do? So we close the time loop. Let's see if she's got anything to say.
Okay, I finished examining the scroll.
Aha.
So, what's written on the scroll?
I translated the text. It's a riddle. I suggest you read it. I'm sure it will make more sense once we find a location. As for the blue flower, the Zeal server is giving me the usual encyclopedic answer. It's not providing me with a specific location. The drawings are
Getting the
landmarks,
AI overview.
and the blue flower is the key to finding their location. Whatever this place is, it's a well-guarded secret. I'm sure it holds the clues to Vitalis' investigation into stopping the calamity. I think it's time for you to chat with the locals. Talking isn't your strong suit, but someone must know where this flower grows.
I have an idea. I have a couple ideas.
Why are you in Hadia?
If someone were to say I was obsessed with Hadia, it would be the understatement of the year. I've always wanted to see it with my own eye. Something has been happening here for a very long time. There is a dark secret, and the world hasn't been told.
Yeah, no doubt.
What should I do now?
Someone must know where this blue flower grows. It might be best if you talk to the locals.
But yeah, you told me that already. Why would I ask the same question? Well, not the same question, but why would I ask a question to... Why would I ask a question when I already know the answer? You there. You must know.
I'm glad to see you again, my son.
You know where this flower grows?
I know this flower very well. My brothers and I produce mead at the Abbey. Together, the honey we need, we set up our beehives in Lake Sinan, where this
Lake
flower
Sinan.
blooms. It's quite beautiful, but who knows what state it's in now. Lake Sinan was where I was going to bring my niece, Rebecca. It's the perfect place to start healing.
And we have our answer. And I had a feeling he knew the answer.
When you find items out there, please bring them back here. I'll look them up on the Zeal server.
Alright, you got nothing to say? I figured the place. Lake Sinan. We have our next area. Making progress. Took us a minute, but we got here. Before the stream, I spent like a good hour or two trying to figure out what the solution to the puzzle is that I started off with.
We now know one of you,
Took me a hot minute.
Tanya Alver, the journalist obsessed with Hadia.
Shit, that's not good.
Oh, damn.
Careful of Miss Alver. She's notorious for trying to get the scoop on our little neck of the woods. So much so that she's gotten several of her friends killed trying to get it.
Don't even try that psychological bullshit with me.
One mystery man remains. It's only a matter of time before we ID you. I take pleasure in knowing that you buried... Who was it? Your brother? Sister? Mother?
Father. His name was Vitalis, but I'm sure you knew that already.
Why didn't you tell me he was your father?
Why did he tell her that he was her father? His father.
And here I thought you knew nothing.
Why would you help her solve who you are?
I have 1,000 questions.
Okay, pump the brakes.
He might as well have just told her what his
I was
name
born
was.
here, but I grew up on the outside.
Hey, it's me.
Spent years trying to get in.
Hey, it's definitely me,
Why did you
the
come
son of
back?
Vitalis. He only has one
Like
son.
you. I had a
Know
thousand
know
questions.
exactly who I am now. This guy is like the worst at hide and seek. You know, he's like, "Hey, I'll be over here. I'm gonna hide over there. Come look for me first." I'll be hiding under the bed. Come find me first. A 9mm pistol. Hey, look, it's that one place in Elden Ring. The Cerulean Coast. Yes, remembered it. Remembered it. Took me a second, but I remembered it. Cerulean Coast vibes. First aid, thanks. I don't need first aid much, but thanks. We'll hold on to that for a rainy day. Yeah, man's gave himself up in the worst way. Oh, so we need some sort of chalice icon thing. I still need this snake medallion for the last area. I explored the whole area and couldn't find it. This leads me to believe that we'll be going back there. Water symbol, chalice symbol. Probably gonna need to pick up a lot of items in this area. This game is puzzle heavy. Like, you are just solving mysteries and puzzles. Very mysterious. I found a hat. I was about to say nothing here. There's a little something over there. Ah, not very useful. Just a med kit on the door. Okay. Nothing up here but the hat I found, right? Oh, whoops. Oh, that scared me. Help! I've fallen into a small puddle. Bro, you don't die from that. Come on. Hop it in there. What is that? How you die from that? I can fight monsters left and right all day long, but if I hop into a, you know, little swamp, little pond, I'm dead. How does that work? So where do I go? I don't really see a path here. Bunch of dead ends with not much to find. Here we go. Well, this is definitely a dead end. What could be the puzzle here? So many puzzles. There's a couple puzzles in the first area that I couldn't solve. This game is very challenging. Very mentally challenging. Here, so the solution must be around here somewhere. We've got these things that are kind of, could be a clue. But there's 5 and the door had 4 symbols, right? A chalice, and then I only seen 2 of these. Wait a minute. See, that's a water symbol. That doesn't have. Let me take a look at that file that I picked up. there's not really even a way to interact with it other than just looking at it. Must be something else I can find in this area. Here we go. We're gonna be lost for another hour or two. What is the solution? Yeah, this game is very, very heavy on the puzzles. There has been a few that I haven't been able to solve. The one at the beginning of the stream, I had to look it up, and I didn't look up the solution, but I looked as far enough to see that I had like a major clue on me already, so I was able to figure it out from there. But I mean, in this situation, I'm just like, what? Where? What do I do? I've got little to no idea how to solve this. It seems like there's not really anywhere to progress, like anywhere to explore. There's just those two statues I was looking at. It's like a water drop and a chalice, but I don't even think those are related to this. Doesn't matter what order they're in. What is the symbol for ecstasy? That one. Yeah, this is a tough one. There must be something I'm missing. There's got to be some sort of path that I'm missing. Alright, I've got to use the restroom real quick. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. See if we can find a solution somewhere. You got any answers?
When you find items out there, please.
You got nothing for me? I'm stuck. I'm already stuck again. I'm immediately stuck again in this area. Oh, see, there's another one. Crown. But those aren't even the symbols that are on the door. So we got crown, water, chalice. It's gotta have something to do with these. Nothing happens. Alright, so what? Water is second. Alright, we might have our solution. We might. We just might. So water is second, chalice is last, I think. Where was that other one? Chalice is last. Gotta find all these little statues that show me the solution. First is crown. So crown, water, something, something, chalice. Can I get at least one more? If I can find at least one more of those statues, I think we can piece together the puzzle. Nothing over here. We can probably figure it out with just those three. So I don't see any more of those statues. Nothing over here. Maybe over there. Let's just try to figure some stuff out. So there's water, there's crown. Crown. Water. And then it's either going to be star, key, chalice, or key, star, chalice. Let's go star, key, chalice. Nothing happens. Think we have our solution. Crown, water, key, star. There it is. Using the brain cell. Yes, sir. All right, we're making progress. Set of keys. Wonder what those might be used for. Door here. I'm missing a key. Really be paying attention to the environment. Oz the Reckless, let his temerity shield us from the sphere of vigilance. Zargab the Compassionate, let his kindness be the bulwark against the sphere of loathing. Jish the Temperate, let her patience fend off the sphere of rage. Gabran the Brave, let his fearlessness preserve us against the sphere of terror. Belgran the Serene, let his inner peace protect us from the sphere of grief. Kez the Unimpressed, let her gravitas defend us from the sphere of admiration. Farum the Weary, let her apathy deliver us from the sphere of amazement. Drac the Humorless, let his stoicism safeguard us from the sphere of ecstasy. Hey there, big fella. What you doing down here all by yourself? What's a pretty lady like you doing in a place like this? Locked from the other side. Classic Dark Souls. So that opens. That does not. Let's see. The esteemed halls of the honored Soul Guard. Stalwart spearhead against the limbic menace and all who would rise against our cause and mystery. Temporarily reduce rage damage. Okay. Tranquil quarters of the ever-wise scholars of the Order of the Eye. May their seeking be swift and the solution soon revealed. That seems like a good place to start. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, yo. Got assassinated.
Looks like I need to adjust the dosage. Start over.
Is that unblockable? Really? Yeah, give me my health back. Realm Strago, foremost among the victorious proto-martyrs, the first to successfully tread the path of sacred sacrifice in service of our atonement. That's different. That's different. To the north and to the south, the way will be revealed. No keys for that. There is so many paths in here. Level 9. Really, bro? Shooting me the whole time? The keys. That thing is being mad annoying. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. That burned up all my stamina. I'm so dead now. Yeah. He burned all my endurance. Wow. Those things are mad annoying. Yeah, got your ass. Shrine key. Progression of this game is very complex. There's an owl on that door. That's all I got here. It's not open. That's locked. So we started from there. What was the other door that we opened here? Terror Y. It's one piece to the puzzle. So that's just to the entrance, right? I'll do some more exploring. Look at this guy chilling in the corner. Time Loop Guardian. I have this, I think. Yep. No, it's not that. I don't have this. Nope. So many locked things that I cannot open. I hope I'm not supposed to have that already. Probably am. I can think of somewhere where it might be. Of course, I don't remember exactly where that is. I don't have the keys to this, right? Nope. Hmm. Doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. There's no way this works. So confusing. Atrium. We have one of these, but not two. I don't want to waste it. I think I saw somewhere else where those need to be used. Door. Sheesh, we're gonna be here for a while. Everything is locked from the other side. Just doing laps, trying to find something of significance. Locked. I'm leaving. I don't think I have what I need to complete this area. I have a feeling that there's a few puzzles in the first area that I need to solve to maybe give me a key item that I need in here. So we've got 2 of these keys. Well, we've got 3 of them. And I'm missing the one that I need. Of course. Of course. I have this one. But we don't have this one. Fantastic. I think we need to find a few things in some earlier areas that we might need for that area there. But honestly, who knows? There is no directions from the game, so we are left to figure this out with the one brain cell that I'm working with. The one drunken brain cell that I've got left. You got anything to say?
Can you find items out there?
No, of course you don't.
Let me know if you need more. Good find. I'll look it up. I discovered a vault of forbidden knowledge in Senator Forest.
You did? Information about a new vault of forbidden knowledge has been added. Location, Senator Forest. Is it Fortist or Forest? Search near the time loop remnants and a proto-martyr Kafka's marker in the forest. Code, terror, whatever that is, rage, and whatever that is. In the forest, huh? I don't think this is going to help me for that area I was just in, but we'll check it out. Okay. I also wonder if there's a way to get in here. So I have the keys to a door in there, but now the entrance is closed off. This is where we solved the puzzle to open that door. There's nothing left up here. Grief. We have only one grief key, of course. There's so many of those kind of locked doors or whatever, and I'm always missing one key. Well, I know how to get back in there, but I can't. The door is locked. The door closed behind me when I left, so I can't get back in there. Only way to get in there, I think. That's closed, so that can't be right. There must be another way to get in there. Here we go. Here we go. Here's something I haven't seen before. Hello.
Please help us. We've been locked in here for days.
Yeah, you have.
We came all the way from Talju to meet a man named Lamed Gant. He claims he can smuggle us south across the mountains.
Well, I haven't seen that guy yet, and I've met a lot of people, so I don't know if you're going to be able to find him. Is your name Dolo? Yo, that's a dope name. Dolo Dulwich. Rolling on my Dolo Dulwich.
Everything we owned, but it still wasn't enough to cover his feet. We told him about an office in town, a Vanderlyn Trust, some rich corporate types that are bound to have left some valuables behind. So he locked us in here while he went to Talju to ransack the place. He said he'd be back in 2 days. It's been close to a week. Hello? Please help. So he locked.
Do we got anything?
Who's there?
We don't have anything.
Please help. We're in here. Hello?
That's not going to work. I got nothing for you. Sorry. I don't have the key. That's unfortunate. You're going to have to stay stuck in there for a little bit longer. I don't want to jump down there if there's nothing in there. There's nothing in those trenches. What? What's she looking at? See the parry? This game definitely seems to be heavy on the exploration and less on the combat. I only have one symbol for grief. Can't get in there. Is this where I've been already? I'm laying the smack down. Wait. No, I don't. I definitely don't have what I need to get in there. Now we do the run back. Where would I need to use that code? Didn't it say something about it being close to this? This is dead end city. I'm going absolutely nowhere right now. I'm lost. I'm thoroughly lost. Said there was like some treasure here, but no, I'm not seeing it nowhere. Get me out of here. I don't know, man. I'm kind of stuck right here. I don't even know what I'm looking for, really. There's a few things that I think I can get from here, but do I really need them? Or can I just progress through the area I was in? I've been exploring for a minute now. I just don't really know what the solution is here. There's a chest I have in mind that I think I can open, but I don't know where it is. I don't know if it has what I need in it. It might be way back here. Got the combat down. What you guys still doing down here? I never found what you needed. Ooh, here's a little something. Let's see what's in here. Basically nothing. Basically nothing. Okay. So we look elsewhere. Man, got me running all over creation. I'm gonna feel so stupid when what I'm looking for isn't what I need to clear the next area. Where am I going? Oh, I'm way lost. I've got no idea where to go, how to clear the next area. I'm looking for some things that I think might help me, and I don't even know. I don't even know if it's what I need. Can't get in over there. Is this one code that I have to be talking about that? I'm gonna try it. I think I've already used that code though. Nope. That's what it was, right? One 99301. So that ain't it. Still can't get in there. I'm about to give up. About to switch to something else. I'm about to get some food, switch to something else after. I'm gonna have to figure this one out off stream. I have to spend a few hours wandering around every little space in this map. There's two things that I'm looking for and I can't find either of them. And then on top of that, there's that door that I can't get past that I just went to. Here's one of the things. But I don't even know the solution to this. There's nothing that I picked up that's mentioned this. I have no idea what the code could be. I mean, I'm gonna, what, try all the combinations? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So that's a bust. I mean, what else can I do? I could try to go back and just explore the area I'm trying to go through, but I mean, I kind of did. There's just a bunch of locked doors that I can't get through. And then there's something else I can't open.
The Abbey is closed.
Yeah. Y'all need to let me in there, though. I pretty much had enough. I'm not going to be exploring. Excuse me. I'm not going to be exploring these areas all day long. I'm trying to make some progress. This game is getting too confusing. It's getting too puzzly. This is what's happening. I mean, the next area that I'm trying to get through, so much puzzles, like locked doors and things you gotta do. I guess it's not really puzzles, it's just I guess there's keys that I'm missing. Like where are the keys at though? Been everywhere, all up and down, around town, diagonal, back and forth, reverse, U-turn. That's all I've been doing for the last like hour and a half. There's a chest with the rod keys, but I don't know where it is. That's what I'm thinking of. There's a chest that uses the rod keys, and there might be a rod key in it that I need to use in the next area. And that's kind of why I'm here. But I can't find that. This is brutal. Alright, I'm gonna just travel to the next area and then we're gonna call it for this game for today. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out what I'm missing, where I need to go before we stream this again. But we'll be back with maybe Kronos. That seems like a good move. We got Kronos, Hollow Knight, and some other stuff. All right. We up out of here for now. We appreciate y'all watching, and hopefully we'll see you on a few. All right. Peace out, y'all.